Hi, my name is Sinan Gani, and this is for ME210, video number 4 on chapter 15, Impulse and Momentum. Now, for my problem, I have two scenarios, and in this problem, I'm catching an egg, or my roommate's catching an egg. Yeah. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to investigate how does moving one's hands backwards sort of reduce the average force on the egg. And this can be explained by the principle of linear impulse and momentum. And the goal is to change the object's momentum from its initial value to zero. And the change in the momentum is equal to the applied impulse. Now you can see in this first picture that is scenario one, and the second picture that is scenario two. A long versus a short catch. The initial velocity is the same for both, which I found by using software. Um, and the final velocity is zero. The mass is 50, and delta t is different for both, obviously, but the delta L, the momentum, is constant for both. Now, some of the assumptions are, as I mentioned, final velocity is zero, egg is a particle, the impact is rectilinear, we're neglecting external forces, the mass remains constant throughout the process, and the force is equal to the average force. Now, the key concepts and equations for this problem are impulse and momentum principle. And like I said, where impulse is the net force applied over time, which equals our change in momentum. And momentum change can be found by in the final position minus the initial position, which is mass times V2 minus mass times V1. However, since V2 is zero, it's just m times V1. And now we're specifically using the equation for particle linear impulse and momentum, in which mass times volume 1 is equal to the sum of the integral of f times dt, which is impulse. And we're saying that that impulse is equal to f average times delta t. And v2 is zero, that cancels out, which just becomes negative m times v1 over delta t. And negative m v1 is the change of momentum, which is fixed, and it minimizes the average force in order to maximize the time interval in the denominator. A soft catch or a short catch extends delta t, resulting in a smaller force average, which is below the egg's breaking threshold. Yeah, thank you.